Hey guys, how are we doing today? This is an update on the Scharhrot G deck. As you can see, my main ride, the SGR Scharhrot. So this is just an update of where we're standing on this deck. So as you can see, we'll start with my Gs. My main G rides, stride rides are at the minute. One, Steeped in Sin Scharhrot, but that will be two. My two G Guardians, which are 4 start wings, Agrat, Bat, Malat. I will go with the skills once I've called all the cards out. I also have 2 copies of Love Tempest Kiss Kill Lyra, 2 copies of Rebellious Retainer of Fresh Blood Frederick, and 2 copies of Mask of Demonic Frenzy Ericris. However you say that. So we'll start with the one Steeped in Sin, Scharhrot. Hope you guys can see that alright. So the skill is GB2 Darkness. This ability is activated if cards have been put into your soul during the turn. Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, put all your rear guards into your soul and issue against 10k power until the end of the battle. If the number of the cards of your soul is 10 or more, retire all your opponent's rear guards. And if the number of soul cards in your soul is 15 or more, until the end of that battle, your opponent cannot call sentinels from hand. So that is your sentinel denial, which are worth having. The G Guardians, I'm having 2 different types, that's why I've only got 2 of Mallet. When this is placed on the Guardian Circle, Soul Charge 2. And the number of the cards in the soul is 6 or more. This unit gains 5k to the end of the battle. So that's just if you're taking on someone a bit of weak and you just want to just add that little extra to your shield. Next up is Rebellious Retainer of Fresh Blood Frederick. So it's skill. Choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul. This unit gains 1000 for each card in your soul to the end of turn. If the total increased with this effect during your turn is 10,000 or more, all the rear guards in your front row gain 5k to the end of the turn, and this ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. So that's just like in theory, a once per turn move. And if you have a full board and you need that extra power, he's the stride you want. That's why I'm only running 2. Kiss Kill Lyra. When this unit attacks, Soul Charge 2. If the number of your cards is 6 or more, draw a card. So if you think you need that extra draw power, that's the way to go. Next, we have Mask of Demonic Frenzy Ericris. Again, another darkness skill, the more the better. So when this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may Soul Charge 2. So you don't have to choose, you have the option. If the number of the cards in your soul is 6 or more until the end of the battle, this unit gets skill. When this unit attacks, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. And if the number of the cards is 15 or more, this unit gains 1000 of each card in your soul. So if you imagine you've got 22 cards in soul, that's 22k added on top of that with your stride skill. So they are definitely worth having. And of course, you have to keep that SGR. Just look at that foil, and the gold. You just have to have it. And then for my grade 2s, I am running 3 Schoolmaker Vampire, 3 Doppel Vampire. Bear in mind this is still incomplete, so they're what I'm running on grade 2s at the minute. I will be looking at getting Flying Librarian, which is your countercharge engine. So I'll be getting 4 copies of her. I've also now running 4 Doreen the Thruster. So during your main phase, when a card is put into your soul, and if you have a Dark Regulars Vanguard, this unit gains 3k fire to the end of the turn. So that's a good 9k booster. I am also running at the minute 2, but I am waiting for 2 more to come in. Succubus of Pure Love. So basically, the main skill you want to look at is her hand skill, while you're paying for costs of a stride, this card gains grade +2. So that's basically your stride fodder card. Next, I'm running the 2 copies of Edge in the Darkness. So basically, he can become an interceptor as long as you've got 10 normal cards in soul, and he can intercept from the back row. So if you don't have enough hand, but you need more intercept, then that's the way to go. And then I'm also running 1 Serpent Charmer, which basically, if I have 15 or more, retire the unit, 15 more cards, sorry, in the soul, then I can retire the card. At the end of the turn, you may pay the cost if you do. Choose 13 cards from your soul, return the rest of your soul to your deck, and shuffle my deck and draw a card. So, good thing about that card is why I've added it in. With Dark Irregulars, you will be getting through your deck quite quickly with all the soul charge. So, and if you end up soul charging most of your triggers, here's what you want to get your triggers back in the deck. So you know you can always end up recovering them heal triggers you end up. You're thinking, oh damn, you can't get them back. So for my Sentinel cards, I'm running 4 Flag Breakers, which is also a counter charge engine. So I always like to keep a fair amount in, just so I know I'm not going to have to worry about Counterblast. I'm also running all my triggers: 4 Alice of Nightmare Land for the heals, 2 Hysteric Shirley, and then I'm running, if I can get hold of them, 4 Dark Knight of Nightmare Land criticals, and then I've always added in as a cheek Liquid Fencer. So these are the new critical triggers you can get out of the new Premium Collection 2019. So these have now increased, so they're not 5k, they're 10k powers, 15k shields, and their skill, GB1, when your Vanguard attacks, put this unit into your soul, draw a card, and one of your Vanguards gets 10k power. So they have 3 very good uses: powerful shield, power from the critical. So you won't be having your 5ks no more, you'll be having them 10ks. And then for my grade 0 starter unit, I am running Spade Jack of Nightmare Land. So basically, it's not a forerunner, it's how like the same as the standard works. You ride upon it, you draw a card, and then you put a card from your hand to your soul, and then when you stride, you can call this to your rear guard as a booster, and then just soul charge. So basically your soul will not alter when you use Jack's skill. And that is where I'm currently at. I'm just waiting on 2 more Succubus of Pure Love. I will be eventually getting the rest of my grade 3s, which will be the one who scatters in Scharhrot and Scharhrot Vampire as my grade 3s. I am going to get myself on the strides, another Steeped in Sin, potentially one who splits the Darkness, and the abominable one, Guile Ray, and I'm also considering of getting the Dark Nations Progenitor Dragons, because my Jason, who you saw in the other video, he is actually running a Progenitor of the United Sanctuary in his deck, and to be honest, for that free stride, you can't really, it is definitely worth having for the free stride for the rest of the game. So in theory, you would only have to stride cost once, then after that, you can stride for free with your Progenitor. So that's it for today. I will keep you updated when more cards come in. That'll be all. Remember, always stand the Vanguard. This is Callum with today's Scharhrot Pro Build Continuous, and we'll be back very soon. Very well. Bye bye.